Hello, my name is Dillis and welcome to my channel Coffee with Dillis. If you're joining us today for your very first time, kindly subscribe and then click the notification button below so that every time I upload a new video you have an alert and you can come back to watch. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. So today I'm going to be talking about using Instagram to make sales or using Instagram as a marketplace. Instagram has over 1 billion people on there, thousands and millions of them from your country, whatever country it is you're coming from. And if you have all of those people from your country, you definitely have potential customers on Instagram. People now do businesses and then they sell internationally. All you need to do is just ship the product from your country to the country of the receiver. So that's it. Instagram is your perfect marketplace. It's your modern day marketplace. So right after the break, I'm going to be talking about how you can use Instagram to make sales. Thank you, and stay tuned. Now, what happens on Instagram is the fact that Instagram lets you to DM somebody. It means it's a great tool for you to sell, because there's a means of communication without you exchanging phone numbers, because I know that a lot of people don't want to give out their phone numbers to strangers, and that's normal, you know. So as long as there's the DM option on Instagram, it's just perfect for you to communicate with your customer, negotiate, get address, get every information you need to get to sell whatever it is you're selling. Now, all you need to do to be able to sell on Instagram is you need an Instagram account. That's all. Once you have an you need a Gmail account or an email account, whatever it is you're going to use. You just need an email account. You create an Instagram account and then you're good to go. Second thing you have to do is your business name. It's good to use a business name. Don't use your personal name, because it gives a different idea to people. Somebody might think, oh, she might as well just be a scammer. Why on earth is she using her regular name, instead of a business name? It just doesn't speak well for your business. So you want to use a business name and try to find a really easy name for your business, a name that someone can easily remember and come back to your channel. They can just easily find it on Instagram and then go to your page or your account and find whatever product that they're interested in buying that you're selling, and then straight into your inbox and they start talking to you and negotiating. So what happens, what you're supposed to do is, once you have your Instagram account, you take good pictures of your product, whatever it is you're selling. It could be services too. You could be a makeup artist, you could be a caterer, whatever it is you're doing. You just need to have good pictures. I don't want people to go, it's not a good thing to go copy pictures from other people's pages and put on your page. But if you can't get good products, maybe if you're selling clothes and shoes and bags and you can get good pictures of the product you're selling, you can definitely ask your wholesaler to give you pictures, like professional pictures, so you can put on your Instagram account. The first thing I'm going to talk about putting pictures on your Instagram account is, for me, it's a good thing to put your Instagram handle on the picture, so that whoever shares that picture, because once it appears on the explore button on Instagram, they definitely are gonna see your Instagram name. So if in case somebody wants to buy that product, they know exactly where to go to. All they need to do is just follow your name, type it out, and then they get to your account, and then somebody's gonna buy something from you. It's that easy. So so that's it. That's all you need to do. The first thing, or another thing I'd like to talk about putting pictures or making sales on Instagram is, first of all, once you put I keep on saying first of all. I've said first of all about 16 times. Anyway, no more first of all. So now what happens is, once you upload a video on a picture on your Instagram account, I always tell people to in the description box below, try to put the sizes. If you're selling clothes, you're selling shoes, you want to put down all of the sizes that you have available. You don't want customers asking for a size that you don't have, and then you see it's just disappointing if every time customers have to come and ask you a particular size and you don't have. But once you put out the different sizes that you have, it makes it easy. If I wear a size 8 and I come, I don't see size 8 on there, I don't even bother to ask you anything because I know you don't have it. Secondly, it's good to put the price there, so customers, once they look at the picture, they already know, okay, this is the price range. If I have to negotiate, I may negotiate and get to this price, so I know if I can afford it or not. If I can afford it, I don't have to bother asking you the price, and then I'll be like, oh okay, I'm sorry, or I just stay mute, I don't say anything about it because it's a price that I cannot afford. And that's very how can I say, hurting to people who sell. It's disturbing for somebody to ask you, oh, how much do you sell this? And then you say, oh, I sell it for 2,000 francs, or I sell it for 5,000 francs, and then the client or the customer just goes mute. You the vendor, you feel silly or something of that sort. So you want to put down the price, put down the different sizes that you have. You make it easy for everybody. Once they look at the picture, everything is straightforward. Another thing I want to talk about is use tags. It's very important because tags actually draws viewers to that particular picture, or it attracts viewers to that particular picture or video or whatever it is that you've uploaded. Once, if you're, I'll go back to shoes and clothes. So you want to put tags like women handbags, fashionable handbags, pure leather handbags. Those are things that when people are searching for items on Instagram, those are the tags or the words that they'll definitely be using. So if you have a picture on that has a lot of tags, somebody might, once they put in leather handbags, your picture might show up. And if it's something that they like, they'll definitely click on it, and that's a customer coming. That's a customer for you. So you guys go straight into negotiating. One picture might bring that customer to your Instagram account, and then they end up getting more stuff from you, depending on how your prices are and depending on how you receive them as well. The next thing I'm going to talk about is people have this attitude of saying inbox me or DM me. Once a customer asks, how much is this? Mind you, another thing customers do is they might see the price on the picture or in the description box below, and they will still come and ask you, how much is this? Don't get offended. That's your customer. You don't want to be rude to that person because you're just going to lose that person, and you might not know who that person will talk about your reaction, So once somebody asks you, how much is this, just kindly say it's 5,000 francs. And then if the person is interested, the person will definitely say, okay. Once you see that a person is interested, then you can take it now to the DM. But don't tell somebody, if somebody asks you the price of a product, don't tell them, DM me, ma, or DM me, sir. That's just wrong. I want to buy something from you, and I'm asking the price. How about you just tell me the price here? Why would you ask me to DM you? There are 1,001 people on Instagram selling things. If you tell me that, if you tell me DM me, I'll just go to the next person selling that same product. I just want somebody that can do something straightforward with me. Why would I? It's so simple. The time you're taking to say DM me, ma, or DM me, sir, that's when you'd have to say 6,000 francs, 4,000 francs, and that's it. If the person is interested, you continue. The only time you might need to move into the DM is if you have to take the person's full name, address, or location, or anything of that sort, because that has to be private. You don't want to expose your customer. Then you can move to the DM. You can do it. But if you insist on, talking about the price in the DM, how about you DM that person and then tell the person, ma, check your DM. Don't send customers to your DM. You get to their DM. And it could be it could be disrespectful too. Some customers don't find it funny. And another thing I would like you all to pay attention to is the fact that when somebody is not your friend on Instagram or is not following you on Instagram, your message doesn't come directly to that person. You might inbox that person, and it shows up as this person is requesting to send you a message. Most times it doesn't appear immediately, and that person will not see it until maybe after a while. Maybe the intention has, or the interest, is no longer there for that product, or the person has purchased from another person, and then you've lost a client. So we have to pay attention to stuff like that. I'm going to talk about the next thing is check the profiles of your potential customer. When somebody tags you, you want to check their profile. From their profiles, you can be able to tell the kind of person that customer is, from the way they dress, the kind of hair, the kind of handbags they're carrying. You can know if this person is your potential customer or not. I mean, there's something that most people that do business do. When somebody walks into your shop, you can already look at them, and then you assume how much you're going to tax them. We do that a lot. People who sell stuff, I mean, business people, you already know exactly what I'm talking about. When I used to do business, I know there are people that, oh, this thing is 18,000. I know if I tell them it's 20,000, they're going to pay. I used to do that a lot. So I'm not saying you should go on and cheat people, but hey, that's business. So if you have a potential customer, you want to look into, look up their profile, see, get an idea of who that person is, and then you'll be able to know how to negotiate with them and keep the customer. Once you catch a customer, try not to let them go. It's very important for your business. Don't let them go. So another thing is, if it comes to sending them a DM, if that's what you really want to do, give them an offer they cannot resist. Like I said, there are 1,001 people selling stuff on Instagram. You might be offering that person 16,000 francs, and there's somebody giving them the same product for 14,000 francs. You need to be able to convince them. Trust me, they know, and they know exactly what they are doing. They might say, oh, let me just see how much this person, they go about scouting for the best price. You never know the lowest price that person has had, the lowest offer the person has had for a particular product that you're selling. So you want to engage the person in that conversation and give them an offer that is irresistible for them. If you know that a product, if you're gaining, sometimes you just want to keep the customer. Sometimes it's not about gaining too much, on a particular product. It's about keeping that customer. Once you look at the person's profile, you know that this is somebody that is very stylish. He likes to buy stuff, or he likes to buy stuff. He likes to shop. You want to keep that person. You might give them, maybe you're making just 1,000 francs profit, but make that person your customer. You're going to make more. Once that person has your trust, that's it. You're good to go. You will make sales, and you can cover it up with another customer. All you need to do is just learn how to target customers and keep them irresistible offers. So that's a very good tip. The next thing I'm going to talk about is, now if you follow all of these tips that I've given you, you should have sold something by now. You get? Yeah, you should have made sales by now. The next thing, go back, start all over, get good pictures. If you're selling clothes, let me tell you guys something I used to do when I was selling clothes. I wear them, take pictures. Sometimes putting them on the mannequin doesn't really display the nature of the dress. It doesn't really, flatter the dress properly. But once you put it on, you can find, if you're not okay. So if you're not very comfortable with taking pictures or putting on the clothes and taking pictures, what you can do is find somebody that is, comfortable, somebody that is not camera shy. Let the person put on those clothes, do makeup. The person has to look presentable, good hairdo. I mean, everything has to be on point. You don't want to advertise a nice dress on, So I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. That's it. So you take the pictures. If you don't want to even show your face, I mean, you can just cut it halfway or do something, put an emoji to cover your face, and that's it. Now it's better than putting the dress on the mannequin, because somebody can easily appreciate or better appreciate the dress on somebody, on a human being better. So yeah, that's it. And then if you do not make sales, you don't need to be discouraged, because sometimes people can come into your inbox, you do everything, negotiate everything with them, you're cool, and then when it comes to time to pay, when it comes to payment, they disappear. Don't feel discouraged. That's it. Even if you had a physical shop, people will still come in there and do that to you. So just go on, don't stop, keep posting the pictures, keep using the hashtags, answer your customers right there. Forget about DM for now, but if you have to use the DM, or when it comes to getting their address and names, and to ship the product or to send the product to Weebly, to wherever, you can go to the inbox and be very, very civil, be very nice. Once you ship a product, keep on talking to the customer. Don't stop. That's a secret that a lot of people don't know. Don't stop talking to that customer. Good morning, ma. I hope you slept well. Don't worry, I shipped your stuff. They're gonna get there before you know it. Hey, ma, how you doing? I was just checking on you. Did you receive it? Even if you know very well that the person has not received it, don't overdo it, but just try to maybe every other day, or once the person receives it, make sure you tell them to take a picture and send to you. Because what happens is that lots of scammers on Instagram, people get scared of sending money to you and then not receiving the product. So you want to make sure that your customers send you pictures, get reviews. They should tag you. If they're on Instagram, you put the picture and then you tag them, so somebody can actually go to their own page and see that, oh, for real, this is genuine. You're genuine, you're a serious business person. They can trust you and they can buy from you. So that's very important. And if your customer asks you something, if you use two different phones for business and your personal life, make sure you put it on your Instagram account that business starts from this time to this time. If you text me and I don't reply, please don't be offended. It's not business hour. That's why I cannot reply. But I'll definitely reply you once it's business hour. It's the same thing if you have a shop, a physical shop. If the market closes or the complex closes at 5 p.m. Of course, no customer can come there. So it's that straight forward and simple. Just let your customers know instead of just ignoring them. If you use WhatsApp, turn off that phone so that once they send a message, it doesn't even deliver. Instead of the message being delivered and then them not having any reply. So just let your customers know so they don't feel that you're ignoring them. And some people are very rude and snobbish. You don't want to do that. Your customers are online. You don't have to be rude to anybody. If they're rude to you, just say thank you, ma, and move on. Thank you, sir, and move on. So that's it for today. And if you actually like this video, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, drop a comment, turn on the notification button so every time I put up a new video, you have an alert. You come back and let's have fun and watch. And please share this video to your friends. Thank you all so very much for watching, and see you another time. This is Dilys.